Hello, ladies and gentlemen. And it's me, Shaman Zito, here doing what shamans do. And right here that you see before you is one of my favorite games called Tiny Glade. Tiny Glade is rather not really complex at all. It's really quite simple. It involves just building things at your whim. Over here you'll see an abandoned and sunken kind of like place. An abandoned castle that's been sunken in. No one knows or understands quite exactly how that happened, but alas, there it is. This was created yesterday. Well, let's see what else is going on here. I want to go to settings real quick. All right. We turned up the music a little. Let's see what's going on today. In today's daily theme. Today's daily theme is Lonely Lighthouse. Let's go see that. All right. As they say every day on the daily themes, I'll read it for you. We know from personal experience that sometimes you need a bit of inspiration to get noodling. Each day we'll share a new theme and a starting glade. And today's theme is Lonely Lighthouse. Let's see what I can do with it. Let's see. Let's go. So, here's the lighthouse. And, well, that's going to be lighthouses are usually round. So we'll grab one of these houses here you see in the corner, and we'll click on it, and we'll bring it on over, and we'll click on it again, then we'll expand it a little bit. We can do that, and then we raise it up. It's not very tall for a lighthouse though, but well, let's see what we could do. Maybe we can go like that, right? And then what if we just take another one and put it on top? Is that possible? Yes, we'll finesse it. And what we'll do is then we'll give it a quick right click to get to this position, which helps us move it around. You see that those little arrows are in the center there. You click on that and that helps you move it around. Over here then we'll expand it just a little. And then we can just bring it down. Nope, we'll rise it up, but we'll bring down the other part, like so. And now our lighthouse is getting a little taller. Because you see the first one won't get any higher. I'm gonna need to keep stacking a bit. Every way. And then I can do here is just try to make it meet up. Just right there. See, now it's even straighter. Almost. We can just move things around a little until it's directly snapped into place pretty much, see? Now, what we're gonna do, we could go to the roof. We click, we go to the paintbrush real quick, where we can have our roof access and we can flatten it out, like so. There. continuing on with the lighthouse, how much taller can we go? Well, let's see. So lighthouse has got to be pretty tall to cast out the light and to show people where it's going, where they're going, for all the ships that might come by. So again, we raise it up. That one went pretty high there, like so. And then we'll just slide it on over for now. And see how much taller we could get there. We might go about four places, 4 tiers high, maybe 1, 2, here's 3 going on so far. Thanks for being patient, watching me do this, and this is my first show ever showing people what I do when I'm doing what I do, and one of the things I like to do in life at this point in time is enjoy myself and have a good time. And one of the things to do about that is this really pretty cool game right here, I tell you. There. I always did like building stuff, and I am an artist, and it's a really fine line between art and architecture. And this provides that fine line in many ways. And while doing this, the limitations are not as great as one would think, because of the way that this is so greatly, it's just really delightful and easy to manage. Look at that, I made like a second one somehow over there by sort of double clicking a little bit by accident. Over here, accidents happen, and they're good. You get good accidents around that happen. It's almost quite responsive to what it is you think you're trying to do or something. Oh wait, oh, I know what happened. I accidentally clicked on this one and it moved out of place. I just have to put that back. There. It's a little, there's some sensitivities going on there, but there. That should work. It's a little off. We're just gonna have to straighten that out. There. You could tell it was straightened out because that line was there. See, and then this one, this one's probably not that straight either, but they look fairly straight for now. Let's try to get one more up there, because we're gonna get high on this here lighthouse. Right, let's first bring that just down flush there. That might need a little coaxing and straightening out a bit. That'll work for now. Right? No, let's bring it in. There. Right? Right. I'm trying to think like how else is... There's a couple of styles of lighthouses. Some of them will go all the way like straight like this, but there's gonna have to be some kind of Let's go up one more tier. See what we could do about giving it that lighthouse approach. Oh, look, it looks like, see, now we've just reached our maximum level there. Did you see that, ladies and gentlemen? Right there. That's the maximum. This is the maximum level then. Okay. With this being the maximum level, now we have a greater idea. We have a better idea of what the limitation is as to where the roof is going to have to be now. And we'll work with that. We'll bring it down like this for now. Maybe we'll make the bottom. No, we'll have to make the top reach the bottom like this. That's going to end up being the roof. Since we're already at its height, you see. And roof, and they gotta have lanterns in them. So there's two ways I could do this. There's one where I could put some of them in the windows. So yeah, we'll go with the simple windows approach for now. Just to do this really quick and show everybody here just how easy and fun and challenging this can be. You see, we could put a peak on the roof. We squeezed the roof up. Like so. But, okay, we'll just do that. And then, lastly but not leastly, I mean, this can go on and on. This is so much fun. But we'll just stick windows, because that's what we're going to have. We're going to make big windows, bigger windows at least. And we'll go like that. I'll straighten it out a little. And like that. I love how it's a little practice. You can fly around and do the things you need to do on your project. The ASWD combination, and then right clicking for hold, and then shifting and go the ASWD around a little to get around the subject you're building. And then sometimes you gotta fly around like this, up and down. ASW. And there, I pretty much center myself as best as I possibly can to see where I am at on this cylindrical shaped object. And seemingly it might be that we have our time clock locked. There's a possibility that the time clock's locked. Let's take a look. To do that, I'm going to just like click on this moon that you see, on this sun moon here on the far right. And there's our clock. Yes, the passage of time has been held in place on a fall, like morning or afternoon, what or morning. So we unlock it and then we move the sun along. Oh look, it's brighter. See, we've just progressed from morning into a morning into a bright 12 o'clock sunlight here now. This is nice. Let's keep it at this 12 o'clock sunrise for a moment while we add some of the last windows here. And let me zoom in a little on my window. And then 1, 2, and then another click with the left thumb upon the armature of the window, and your third tier window appears. First tier, click slide to the second, click slide to the third. If it lets me, it needs the right amount of space, so you gotta give it space, and there. Move this over like that, like a little bit of some symmetry, which is almost impossible here, and that's okay because everything has a little bit of wave. Okay, well now what we've done, we're going to try to set up, and now we set up with the lights on our lighthouse. We're going to try to see if we can, and here's what we'll do next. We grab our paints, make sure all the lights are yellow. Yeah, they are. All the lights are yellow. Okay, let's give it a test run. Every lighthouse gives off light. What we're going to do is going to turn off the lights. We'll turn off the daylight into night, and now we see the lighthouse is lit up. Back up a little. The S button. And we're just flying around to get another view. Slide over with the D key, and with my gripping with the right mouse button, I'm just kind of drifting around here. But this is a really simple and quick and not really very elaborate lighthouse. This is a simple beginning of one. I mean, this could go onward, because the thing is, right at this point, really, I could take this right here and just like expand it just a little to create like another, and this would have to come down a bit, but there's ways for me to, there. We're getting some activity doing this. Huh, that is interesting. And then we bring it in. It's interesting what happened there, isn't it? Little furniture and stuff started showing up as I moved that about. What a suggestion. Let's expand it a little more, I guess. And as long as there's going to be, I guess there's going to have to be a door then. We'll have to add a door to the lighthouse. So we'll move one of these over. Move over a window. And we'll slap a door on there. Pretty mighty small door. Now we have a better idea of the scale of what's going on here. So we put lights. We go like that. Then what we're going to do is we don't want anybody to fall off the edge there, so we're going to need to recreate a better edge for them to be on. One with rails, maybe. that's nice. The rails are that'll work. That will work. For when they, I'll hang out there. Now, next up is, I want to, what we're going to do is give them more of a, because this is when they're up there, and then when they have to live, this is this part right here. There's a bit of a living station too. So, and this would have to meet up. That's the limit of that though. So that means we're going to need to bring everything down maybe. Yep. That's right. So we'll bring that down, and we'll have to bring this down. And then we could just simply take this door and bring it down like that. Because they could light things up from there. And then this part we'll bring down a little more. Like so. The only thing that gives it away though is, see, these stilts. If there was a way to do this without the stilts. Or if I incorporate the stilts, then the stilts will have to be a part of the structure further up as supports. So what happens? What we're going to do, we could stay like that, and then we can expand each and every one of these, each floor. See, it does start to become a bit complex, but it is what it is. So we have, we've expanded this floor. And then what we could do too is then we'll upgrade its structure to one of these. Upgrade it to the wood structure. And then we'll do the same with the next. So we'll just keep expanding these parts. There's another approach, actually. Actually, I like how that works. We'll do that. We'll end up, I guess we'll expand that. Yeah, see, this is a whole different approach here, because then that goes like this. And then this one would have to shrink in. No door. The door would have to go here, if anywhere. Then we'll have to take all our windows and bring them down. Because, otherwise we won't see them. We won't be seeing those windows if we do that. they get sacrificed. So now we bring it down to this level. And it's still a lighthouse. There. Now we grab our railings and make that with this approach. Right. There it is. Much better. Look at that. Yeah. Then that'll light up. These two parts are not meeting. Let's try to make sure they could get in there. There. That's right. Now let's put one common window. Oh, little lights, maybe. Yeah, we could put lanterns. Why not? It is a lighthouse. And the owner of the lighthouse, every evening, he's sure to set out the lanterns. And he sets out lanterns outside, and he lights the lanterns around the wall of his abode. Whoops. How does he get that one lit? How does he get that one lit? There, we just got that out of the way. And oops, sometimes we get a little there, but that's pretty much it for now. That's pretty much some of the ideas that roll into play as we take some time out in a somewhat boring day, and we have fun at play with Tiny Glade. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now. And now we're going back to the desktop.